Hey, this is Bryan Donihue, your one-legged GM. You are watching Season 2, Episode 6 of The Misadventures of the Restore Corps, The Rise of the Ruby Queen. Before we get started, just a reminder that you can help support this channel and all that we do by going to incursionlegends.com/support, where you can get access to short stories, long stories, audio versions of stories and books, as well as actually become a character in the world of Incursion. Where do you get all that? As I said, incursionlegends.com/support. And before we finish up here, just a reminder, go ahead and smash that like button, comment down below for the algorithms so that we hopefully get some traction at some point. And without any further ado, on with the show.
And that's why we can't go to new places or nice places.
Either new or nice. That is very, very true. Yes.
Yeah, those are valid reasons.
So we are back for Season 2 of The Misadventures of the Restore Corps, Rise of the Ruby Queen. Last time we left our intrepid explorers, adventurers, troublemakers, I'm not sure which. A little bit of all three. Neuro had panicked the entire island and was causing a mass evacuation. Meanwhile, everybody else was just kind of gathering stuff together to go, I believe... yes. Fred had I think Sapling had told Fred to go back out and and return the cart and get the van, and was very pleased to note that Fred actually did return the cart and did not crush it with the van.
Sapling was very concerned about the well-being of the cart and the horses and the deposit, which was paid.
Sapling was more concerned about the deposit and the paperwork rather than anything else. Let's face it.
I mean, it's hand in hand. The well-being of the horses and the paperwork, they go together.
That I can see, yes. Okay, so, you guys have all wandered out to the van, and...
actually, weren't we at the cave last time?
Yep, we were officially at the cave.
Oh, that's right. You were at the cave last time.
Yeah, because I had found combat boot prints.
That's right. Wow.
And Gruff found some prints in the ground.
So this is what happens when you take a couple weeks off of recording. The GM forgets where you're at. Okay,
it happens to all of us.
You were at the at Skull Cave on Mackinac Island,
and he'd also given us all like 5 destiny points each.
Nice try.
Pretty sure I awakened some new Fey power or something. I don't know.
I remember that. Yeah, that definitely happened.
Thank you.
I could don't leave that up to me, because I could have a whole lot of fun with that.
Ultimate power.
I'm just hoping Glitch can eat real food again.
Anyways.
Nope, still smoothies.
So, Vlad had found some boot prints. Gruff had found some questionable prints.
Some thing prints.
Something prints.
Not sure what, but something prints.
Right. Not boot, not shoe, something. And if I remember right, 42, you had run it.
I had attempted to compare it to the bloody footprints in the basement.
That's right. To the stuff that you had on your own laptop. Yes.
Yeah, that didn't go too well.
And only the stuff on Gaggle.
But there are other places that I probably should check.
You do have access to a few more comprehensive databases than the average.
Yeah, we
Joe.
do work for an organization after all.
Smarter than the average where?
Oh, that's going to be a slogan somewhere. I can see it. Anyways, so yeah, did you want to run that through the database?
Yep.
Okay, go ahead and give me a electronics program.
Okay, that is 78.
Okay. It will take a few minutes for it to search through the entire database. Even though you were able to kind of shift to tell it to ignore certain parameters, but even your best bet's going to take a little bit of time because this isn't the movies. What else? Okay, so what are you guys doing?
I want to get a picture of the boot print. Send it to 42. See if they can find out like what department these boots might have come from.
Okay.
Like, you want me to look for like military tread or?
Well, I can tell they're military.
Maybe it was like the men's department of like
Trademark
Sears or something.
I'm just trying to figure out like what like branch they might have come from.
Are they Oakley's?
I don't know.
Branch?
I suppose I could look. I'm not sure what
I'm sure you can find another database of shoe prints. Probably there are some forensic databases out there. In fact, OTA probably has access to all of them.
It's much like a tire tread.
Much like tire treads, yeah. So go ahead and, it's going to take a few minutes before your first query is running before you can really do enough to really run this second query.
Of course.
So what else you doing? What else is anybody doing?
I then want to go investigate the cave, at least the mouth of the cave.
Okay.
I mean, it seems like we can see like right in most of it. So could we like even step in or like up? It was like up a little bit of an embankment, right?
It's to call it a cave is rather grandiose. It's technically a cave because it goes back into a hillside, probably 3-ish. So not very far.
Vlad, you can like see in the dark, right? Maybe you should take a peek back there, or do you want me to like turn into a goat and walk back there?
I'll go first, and then I can do some looking at the stone, see if there's anything that might pop out at it.
Sounds like a plan.
So are you going? So it's a fairly wide mouth, probably about 3 wide, and then it kind of is very narrow at the sides, and then gets bigger, and then goes about 3.5 deep. So not quite 4 deep. Certainly very easy to see the back of the cave from the front. It's dim back there. It's not far enough back to be dark. It's just not that. Yeah. Calling it a
Can
cave
I make
is
a
grandiose.
masonry check since it's all rock? See if there's anything different.
Sure. Yes, that would be a.
I have it as handicraft structural masonry.
Yes. Yeah. Actually, it's much more. No, this would not be a handicraft structural masonry. This would very much be more of a science earth geology style.
Oh, well, then I just got a bad total for that then. I was hoping it'd be
If you'd
handicraft.
like, I'm really good at that. It's kind of my thing.
I still want to make the roll. I'm still
Okay.
going to take this roll, but if you want to do a check too, Gruff,
So
because I'm probably not going to
find.
find much.
What did you roll?
So for that, I got a 31.
Okay. It's a lot of rocks. There are some layers.
Can I at least tell
Yeah,
the
it's-
kinds of rocks?
There's probably some sharp ones and some smooth ones.
There's crap, I don't even know what's in that area.
Well, as a point, if there's anything to find, I'm looking and I got an 82.
Okay.
So
Sedimentary, igneous.
Yeah, so
Metamorphic.
Metamorphic.
So Gruff,
Thank you.
it is
Nice
very
insight.
much in. Let's just roll with it. It's a lot of there's some sedimentary, but there's also a lot of limestone. It's just a natural cave formation. Nothing looks chiseled. Nothing looks man-made. And yeah, you can tell. You know far more about it than I do. All about the rocks. All about what kind of
none of this
approximate
looks like it's been interfered
age.
with.
I mean, it's an older cave. There's some whatever plant growth is in there seems to be fairly normal for that style cave.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing you haven't seen before in all of your climbing and or partial spelunking stuff.
This all looks pretty normal, guys. I think maybe we should go back to the tracking. And maybe we can figure something else out, and maybe we can get on top of this.
Well, aren't all of these
Quick question.
leading into the cave?
I put the goggles on
Yeah.
and asked WWD, do you see anything funky as I look around the cave?
I'm still in the truck, so I've got multiple screens up. So
That's right. I mean, you are definitely still tied into everything.
I'm in my rig.
You are in your rig. Give me. Okay, so. And if you're looking through the goggles, you could see it as well. There's a weird area in the back that has a different. It's an electronic glow, so it's not an actual glow, but it's highlighted by the goggles. Both you and 42 see this at the same time.
It's
Both of you give
electronic,
me.
not magical.
Well, it's showing up in the goggles, and the setting that's there is set for magic. So, I mean, it's there. Is nothing that you can see with your eyes, but it is something that's there. Both of you give me a survival awareness roll, please.
thought it was a 1. It was a 7.
74.
Survival awareness.
Yep.
Second column near the end.
Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't fill in my sheet properly here.
I know Glitch has survival awareness.
Yes, but I got to bring up the calculator. $56.
Okay. Glitch, you kind of can make out a vague outline. 42, as you kind of look at it more, you are noticing that it is definitely the shape of a door, a portal, something in a that's fairly narrow. Kind of standard average human shoulder width and about average human shoulder height. Mostly box-like, but not crisp edges.
I tell the team, put your goggles on and come take a look over this.
And I say over the radio, so it looks like this cave one goes a little further, just like the basement did.
Do those weird tracks that Gruff found like lead into the cave? I don't remember if we checked that or not.
They
Yes, they
led
do.
those tracks led. They were pointed towards the cave, but I only found a few of those tracks, and they were away from the actual path entrance. Those tracks were not followed towards the cave at all. We couldn't figure out if they went that far.
Okay. Was that?
So they might have just been hikers.
The boot prints lead into the cave, though.
Yeah, the boot prints did lead back and forth. Yeah. So, anyways, 42, you said, hey, you might want to put your goggles on.
Yeah. Glitch had already said, you guys come look over here. So I was like, yeah, it looks like this goes a little further than
Yes. Yeah.
just like the basement.
Would I
size door for
technically
me.
be able to put them on?
No.
I'm gonna need someone to guide me then, because I can't put the goggles on.
Not
As
through
long as
the
you don't bite.
hazmat suit. Correct.
There's a sparkly rectangle, okay?
Okay, I
Fine.
can't see it.
I'll put on the goggles, and you can hold my shoulders as we walk through. But if you
Just don't
will not
don't
taste
pull me
good.
through.
It's
If
a
you
trust
bite me, I will not
exercise.
taste good.
Just don't pull me through again, okay?
I'm
Fine.
glad you brought that up. I was just thinking about that. I'm like, last time we had to walk through a door that wasn't a door. It all went badly.
It went sideways, not necessarily badly.
I went
Definitely
down.
went bad.
Literally, I fell onto the floor.
Vlad died. Can we?
Did you?
There's a reason I'm still in the van.
Do you want me to report? It went badly.
Wait. Did you grabbed extra bulletproof vests just to line the inside of the van? So let's can we have a little rule? Feels right to have this little rule. How about if someone disappears through a wall, we don't shoot anything towards that wall in either direction.
Or, yeah, no, that's probably a good rule.
Mm-hmm.
Or just don't attack that direction.
That-
Guns
I mean-
or melee.
Through the wall.
Hey, look, on the job training.
Also, Also, we
There are
should
normal
probably
protocols of not just shooting into stuff that we don't know.
we should also avoid.
I mean,
pranking each
that's like-
other
But
right
yeah.
now. So, sorry about that, Vlad.
Though I have to, Sapling, I believe that's Boomer's modus operandi: shoot at things that she doesn't understand
Yeah, well, she's wrong.
with
We're
high
all
explosives. Yes,
We're
yes, we all agree
aware.
that she is wrong.
Yeah,
That's
that's
why
why
we're-
you're on the Alpha team and we're Omega. So
I'm not suggesting that Boomer is wrong, but she has a very naval outlook on things. Sit back a couple miles and shell it with heavy artillery, okay? That's what
I
she
feel-
does.
That's why we're here and she's not.
I haven't thought about that.
No,
before,
she's
and
taking
that-
care of other stuff. So
It's a very accurate description, Gruff. I haven't thought of it that way before.
Yeah, she's just doing what she knows.
and
Yeah.
we can get away with doing it if we succeed a few times. But I mean, it's not really worth it.
I'm
we
pretty
have
sure-
one win in our books, and even then, that wasn't a full win because I ended up dying.
So if we're done
excuse me.
Hold
Do
on,
you
hold
remember
on.
that place we cleaned up? That
If
place looked absolutely spotless. That was a win. I don't
If we are
care.
done with the motivational speeches, I think we should probably get moving now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably a fair thing.
I put my goggles on and slowly start going towards the door.
I put a hand on Gruff's shoulder.
When
Okay,
you
my God,
when
that's
you
fine.
when you do put your goggles on, you do see the faint outline of what can only be assumed as a portal, a break, something in the back of the cave.
Is there anything about the layout of this portal or passageway that would make me think that it's Fey in nature? The size or any symbols or anything? Or is it just straight up just a
Give me a survival awareness.
I'm kind of going through the door, kind of feeling the edges.
Well, you haven't.
Can you like touch it?
I'll get there just a second.
rolled a 2, so 61.
Okay.
I hate all of you. I hate all of you so much.
Listen, as a point, last time we touched one of these things, it was bad for anyone who wasn't, well, Neuro. So, Neuro, you touch it.
Wait, why are we touching things? I'm literally looking at it. Slow down.
Gruff, were you trying to reach out and touch that
No,
area?
no, I
on
was
the wall?
suggesting that we touch it
Okay.
to Glitch. Because
Glitch
Glitch had originally
did.
been the one to say he
dare
was going
you.
for it.
Glitch did pantomime having touched it, so
Okay.
Yes.
Were you
So I was
saying
suggesting that he move forward. And then I said, maybe we should have Neuro go first.
Thought we
so-
weren't pranking each other. Come on.
Glitch, when you
Already
put your
trying to get rid of the
hand
human again.
through the what should be wall there, you put your hand kind of through that, it feels very much like nothing.
So wonder kids haven't stumbled on this.
Maybe they have. We just don't know it.
I like to think there's a pile of rocks on the other side.
Or
Throw the
bones.
stuff through, or bones.
Sapling, for your judgment roll, you do not see. It does not look like something the Fae would have done that you know of.
All right. Okay.
How far are you pushing into this, Glitch?
Basically
Okay.
mid forearm.
Okay.
Just enough to like it goes away and then pull my hand. Does my hand
And-
come back?
Can your
Yeah.
hand come back?
Yes.
I
Yes,
seem
it
to
can.
recall being stuck in the doorway when I was.
And
half
that's
in,
why
half
I
out.
was.
Yeah, it comes back out. You don't feel anything on the other side, but it comes back out.
After seeing the Glitch being able to pull his hand back, I think I'm going to just stick my head through and see what's on the other side.
That's
Okay.
Sapling's reaction. Stop.
look.
Are
we
one
have
of
the
you-
chainsaw if Glitch gets stuck. I'm not telling your wife your head got stuck.
So, Neuro, as you stick your head through, it's dark
Only the penitent
for a
man
little
shall
bit,
pass.
and then you can see through, and you see a wood door in front of you. A heavy wooden door, kind of very similar to the doors that you found underneath the church in Grand Rapids.
We're a long
I pulled
way
my
from
head
there.
back out. All I
Well,
see
you
is
try
this
to.
wooden door.
You try to.
I'm gonna stick.
You're
my
stuck
head
up to your
through-
shoulders.
Do we see a panicked flailing?
Oh, yeah. Because that's what I mean. I kind of envision you kind of doing this and then trying to pull back. And yeah.
The glitch was able to pull his hand back out.
Uh-huh.
He didn't put his hand all the way through, though.
Maybe it's
It
like
wasn't his
organ.
head.
Mrs. Hayes, we regret to inform you.
He's...
The
you
funniest
see,
thing about that is Neuro can't hear you saying. Well, maybe he can.
Neuro. Hey,
That
Neuro.
again?
Miss Honey
Neuro,
Haze.
Can you hear
so
me?
actually, Neuro, you do hear them.
If you can hear me, respond.
We regret
I just
to
waved my hand.
that
Yeah, I can hear you.
You see
Do
him
they
wave
hear
his
me?
hand. You cannot hear him.
Do the comms work?
Yes. Yeah. So you can hear him over the comm. You cannot hear him. You cannot hear his voice.
Okay.
Time to gear up.
I guess we got to keep going. Otherwise, we leave you here like Winnie the Pooh.
I just go the rest of the way in.
Okay.
I'm going to follow immediately after him, which means Vlad,
And-
you've got my shoulders. You're coming with me.
Yep.
I'm not
So-
leaving someone behind right now. Not by themselves.
Yeah, the space between that portal and the wooden door is that deep.
Mhm.
So,
Tight fit.
Neuro, you kind of push through and are standing right in front of the door. Gruff comes behind you, bumps into you, and you're about here, Gruff, and you're stuck.
This is absolutely hilarious to watch on the goggles.
Okay.
Hold on.
I'm recording this, you guys know.
Oh yeah.
So
Hold on, Gruff. Let me try to get this door open first. Is there a keyhole in it?
Yes, there is a keyhole in it.
I grab my keys and try the first one that I grabbed. Does that fit?
Give me a. You grab. How many keys do you have on you?
2.
2?
It's
Which one?
it's an
So-
iron one and an emerald one, I believe.
he's got the one from the iron one from before and the emerald one from the fountain.
Okay, so you're using the iron one.
Yes.
That actually does turn. Yes, and the door does open inward.
I put the keys back on me and go through the door so that Gruff can get through the rest of the way.
What? Okay,
I
so
sit there
what
for
I
a second. I sit there for a second and I just say, moisturize me. And then I walk.
Well done.
What
Okay.
does it mean?
so what I'm envisioning
You guys
for
have
this
ever seen
is
that show?
No, Sapling hasn't seen
Yes,
it.
I
I've seen it.
have.
Dr. Who?
what I'm envisioning is Gruff is sitting there like just his face popping through, right? I'm sitting there with my hands on his shoulders. Are
Yeah.
my arms kind of like stuck now too, or
No.
oh? So I could have pulled away at any minute.
Yes. Yes.
Well, it's a good thing I held on then, because if I
So-
let go, I wouldn't be able to find him.
Gruff, are you?
I'm walking
Now-
forward then.
I
So
mean,
they have to
again,
duck to fit.
Vlad, you can see Gruff. You can see in here just fine. You just couldn't see the outline of the doorway.
Mm-hmm.
You saw when Gruff was stuck. You saw half of Gruff, the back half of Gruff. So Gruff, you do go ahead and move in.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I'm following pretty much right behind Neuro. I'm not letting Neuro or Vlad really get out of my sight.
All right. Neuro and Gruff, and then Vlad, as soon as you come through, you are standing in a short hallway with stairs at the end that go down.
So
down we go.
If you guys walk through the door, you're going to get stuck trying to go pull back out. But if you keep going, you'll find this little hallway. There's some stairs.
So I guess, are we ready to proceed? Because it seems like we're just charging ahead again without talking.
Yeah.
To be fair, I initially just tried to look through the door and pull back out to talk to you guys, but
At least at the boots
was there a plan when you stuck your head through the door, or did you just do the thing?
my plan was to look through, see if there was anything hazardous, and then pull back out. I thought after Glitch was able to pull his hand out, I thought I would be able to pull my head out.
Okay, so no plan. All right.
With all the movies you've watched, I figure you haven't once seen any of them where they like put like a camera on a stick through the thing.
Don't we have a drone or something?
So
We've got the goggles.
I'm sure we got a selfie stick.
We got a selfie stick.
I got a chain, for Pete's sake.
A what?
I got a chain.
That's not a stick.
That's not
We could still put the goggles on the end of the chain, and I could throw the end of the chain through.
We have duct tape
No
and we're in the woods.
shapes.
Okay, so basically, are we ready? Because like half the team's already through. 42. You're staying in the van, is that correct?
I was waiting to make sure you guys all did, have a repeat of the wall from the other day.
Which we did. Let's be honest. Actually, curious question. Can anybody come back through now that you're fully through?
I'll try.
I don't know. The last time I walked through a wall, I'm getting yelled at for it. And I just did it to protect my team.
I'm going to try to stick my hand back through on the other side. Try to fumble around, see if I can find the passageway.
Okay. You do, and you are able to actually go back through the wall.
That is reassuring.
Like completely, or does my head slam into the wall?
No, completely.
So before you all run all in, I just have a couple things. One, do we want to secure these doors or something so they don't follow us down? Because the boots went back out, so they obviously didn't find the opening, right?
I'm gonna look at the ground like in front of the door we found and see if there's any tracks leading away from specifically that spot that are like.
I poke Fred to actually keep his eyes out for people, since there shouldn't be any people right now.
Okay. He kind of nods his head. Sure.
Just let us know if you see anybody other than the guy from the porch who won't leave.
We walk out. Vlad just has what looks like a little bit of a pooch, like a little bit of punch going on from all of the stuff we do. And there goes, there aren't any people anymore. And we're just like, what are they? You guys want some tacos?
So that's where he gets them.
Just punches someone like Popeye and turns them into tacos.
You got him thinking now.
That's highly disturbing. So once I know you guys haven't been literally face planning again and that we can come back out, I'll start packing up my gear and getting ready to follow you guys in and secure the van as well as I can for Fred. And because I don't want anyone stealing my equipment. Did my searches come up with anything?
Check your chat.
Chat not coming up. Okay. I again scrolled up. Yeah. I know these. Okay, so the boots aren't going to tell us anything. They're just. You could get them anywhere if you're a contractor for the military.
Okay.
How about that other track? That other thing. Has that come up with anything yet?
Yeah. Average size, medium size, demon.
I'm sorry. What'd you say?
Just tell
say
you what the
demon?
database said.
Did you say demon?
Yeah, so there's a ratathrope demon on the loose. All right, let's figure this out.
That's what the database said.
Is
The
it a
demonic
ratathrope
rat.
demon or a ratathrope and a demon?
Yeah, so who says it's the same?
Guys, we
Yeah.
plunge toilets that are used by Sasquatch and were people. How is this different?
We've never dealt with a demon.
I believe it's called scales.
We are sitting here and deliberating. We're supposed to be saving the world right now. We've been tasked on a mission. This shouldn't be this hard. Let's keep moving.
All right, fine. Let's go.
Just want us to be careful. We don't solve anything if we all get killed.
So I guess we should just make sure we watch our back this time.
I got killed and I'm still here.
Did it solve anything? Did it solve a thing for you to die?
No, it just created more problems for the OTA.
Yes.
I'm good at making problems.
But the point is that I still died and I'm still trying to help.
That's good. All right.
Did anybody else miss our job before? Like all we had to do was go in, make stuff look as though nothing had ever happened, and now.
Oh God, I thought you meant a biologist. No, I
Isn't
didn't. miss
that
at
what?
all.
Yeah, isn't that what I've been saying since they activated us? Seriously,
Right? I'm
Seriously,
really
I've been
starting to
saying
miss
this since
it.
the beginning.
No, I'm
Yeah, me
actually-
too.
I'm kind of actually having a little bit of fun with this.
You
Nobody
won.
asked you, Nero.
Does anybody
mean-
know anything about demons?
You're the Fae. I think you're the closest.
My abuela used to tell me some stories about some demons, but I don't know if those are OTA appropriate.
Maybe Imp might know a little bit.
I mean, I've talked to a few, but I don't know a lot about them.
I mean, I remember hearing you say that there was a couple guys that owe you a few things. So
They do. I
Did they hang
mean,
out in Hades?
no, different things. You're thinking You're thinking like the Furies and that kind of stuff are kind of the demonic equivalent of the Greeks.
I hate Furies. They always ruin every Comic-Con I go to.
They do.
Wait, am I misspelling that?
No, you have it right.
Oh,
It's one of the few times they can kind of walk around and not have to have like some kind of thing change in their appearance. And they're from Hades. So
It's even funnier that I said that as a weregoat. Anyway,
yeah, I was thinking that'd be challenging.
Did the database
Love-hate relationship with them right now.
did that database search give us anything more specific or just like generic demon? Seems like they wouldn't all have the same footprint. Of course, I don't know. I don't know about demons. What do I know?
Okay, so Norbert apparently is looking at our search. It's not a demon. It's worse, I think.
Is that?
oh no.
All right.
my
You know-
abuela would disagree.
I
You
would
heard about
Nothing
the-
worse than the demon.
You've all heard about the deep ones?
Oh,
It's apparently something elder similar to this.
So is that like that Achulu guy?
Yeah.
oh, crap.
I mean,
I hand Gruff a box of Kleenex.
Why?
So the
You
end of the
can't hand me
world.
You
so the
can't
end of the
hand me a
world's just
box of
coming,
Kleenex.
right?
I'm on
We're
the other
just gonna
side of the
accept
portal.
it. Can we just accept the end of the world's coming? We just eat some tacos till it comes.
I mean, no.
I say we risk it.
think
This
you won.
might be above our
Hey, great.
everything. Everything.
Well,
Everything.
The good news is Norbert knows, so I guess like let's make sure he communicates that with somebody
Oh.
higher up.
There's
know
a
what?
note added, so I'm assuming
It is
he
Norbert.
did either that or he had seen these before and added it. I don't know.
I'm feeling less
Should we-
bad about
should we
Neuro.
contact- I probably should send a message to Norbert specifically. so
42,
he knows.
you know that the note that was added was actually live added to and kind of sent you as kind of an update from Norbert directly.
Why didn't I come with backup?
I think this might be one time where we want Boomer here.
I start walking back towards the door. Okay, yep, we're getting out of here. Yep.
I mean, it's not like this is a tourist attraction or anything. I mean, we can just blow it up, right?
They've already said that we're the only team currently available for this. We
Yeah,
also
no.
have some of, not all of, but some of the training. And right now, we are the only ones who can do anything about it. We're the only ones who know about it other than Norbert looking at our search history, apparently.
At this point, I feel like we have as much training as Perry probably has at this point.
So
Uncle Norbert's watching.
here's what I'm thinking.
I'm assuming we're not talking about the platypus.
Our new friend.
I'm trying not to make an innator joke right now. Here's what I know. We have a mission laid out in front of us. We have, it's the end of the world if we don't do it. And if we do it and we're unprepared, we die.
And then it's still the end of the world.
At least we're doing our
soundtrack.
job, but it would still be the end of the world.
Yeah.
As a were person, I have a timestamp. I'm going to die at a certain time. I might as well do something with my life than not do something with my life. I say we do this. I say we keep moving.
All right.
Well, apparently I'm on my last life as it is, so let's go ahead.
Okay, but you've already lived way longer than anybody else in this group.
Yeah,
so
shut up, boomer.
It's even
Quite
older
a bit
than that.
longer.
I'm older than that,
You're like a
Yes.
boomer's boomer. What the hell?
you little kid.
All right. All right. All
Hey,
right.
remember when you asked if we missed our old job?
Yeah.
Now I'm missing it.
All right. All right. Everybody.
Didn't you have a
Everybody.
job before this? Just saying.
All right. All right. So let's get some deep breaths in. Let's gather ourselves. It's the end of the world. We'll feel fine. Let's do this.
Anyone else want to equip a little bit more before y'all go down?
I've got my duffel bag with me.
I've got my gear. I'm good.
I have the broom in one hand, and I've got the shotgun in the other.
Can
And I
somebody bring-
put the broom on with the backpack. Make
If
sure
we're-
the shotgun's loaded.
At this point, I
Don't
would
be
rather
trigger
with
ready.
You guys and left out here alone. Well,
Hey,
holding it-
but
Not
It's fine,
on the
I don't know.
trigger.
Hey,
42, can you make sure somebody grabs my banishment bullets as well?
I was actually about to say,
I grab them, stuff them in the laptop bag. You can have them when when I know you'll be responsible with them.
I only have the vampire bullets, so
All right, parent.
what caliber are those rounds?
45?
No, they're 4.54 because they're the old Webley rounds. 4.54.
Are they 4.54?
No, they would be from a standard issue one, wouldn't they?
They're
These-
the
no,
old
I've only
Webley
got the
rounds.
revolver now.
They're the old Webley rounds. It's like 4.5 something, or
Yeah.
they're basically
they're
45
custom
caliber.
rounds.
They are
basically.
custom
Okay.
rounds.
Yeah, the only
Now they're
gun
custom
I've
rounds
got
anyways.
now is Ghost Gun.
Yes,
Which
is why you have. Is it 4.53? Is it 4.5? No, it's 4.54 or 4.57, somewhere in there.
Hang on, I can tell you in just a second. I don't remember what it is.
I had it like 2 weeks ago, and then I messaged it to Neuro, and then I forgot.
Neuro, what were you using before?
His
Before-
Sig, standard 9mm Sig.
Oh, standard 9mm SIG. That doesn't help me. Yes, I was going to see if I could swap out the rounds in my 1911.
I don't have those rounds anymore.
Bryan, if it helps, it's a Mark IV.
I'm not sure I want you to have the banishment rounds either.
No, wait. What? Mark 4, Mark 6, Mark.
Yeah.
4.
Well, of those of us here, I'm the only one who's actually been in combat. By that I mean ranged round requiring combat firearms.
You mean
The
you can
Mark
actually shoot?
II.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
I've
So
been
it
in-
was a 455.
Used to
It's a
be.
455 Webley.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was just going to say.
it's the Mark 6 Webley. Is what he
I was
has.
going to say all that you sent me was that it was a Webley revolver.
Yeah, it's a 455 Webley cartridge.
Right. When I was sending it to you, I was looking it up as well because I had to look up what Gruff or what.
Oh,
not Gruff.
It's
what the other
a
one
so
had.
it's a 45.
Some of them would take the 45 ACP, but this one was very specifically the 455 Webley.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
42. While you're messaging with Norbert, can you see if there's anything else he would like to, I don't know, provide us with now with the knowledge that we are dealing with some sort of elder being? Because we have the closet, right?
We get some like lorazepam or something.
There's Thunderbook. So if this is what we may come up against, you got anything for us that might help?
If he says hope and prayers, I don't want to hear it.
He would not say that.
Not unless they're weapons called hope and prayer.
Exactly, unless they're weapons. Well, you don't want them, I guess. Sorry, I don't know. You said you didn't want them.
Hope and prayers is a brace of pistols that are specifically built for Sapling that are perfectly handled.
They
That's
have
so gonna
the
be a thing
enchantment for
later.
the accuracy. I don't have to do that. It's like just point in the right direction.
Literally, it was like, well, I guess you don't want hope and prayer. It just puts it away.
42, you get a response that says, give me just a minute. Let me see what I have.
He's looking. He's looking.
So do we just wait up here then? Wait for Norbert to send us whatever it is?
Well,
Gruff,
we're
Vlad,
stuck in a cave effectively, unless
They're
we turn
not.
around
You can
and
come back out.
I was just gonna
I
ask,
came back through.
Yeah, do we want to go back through?
I mean, I just gave my motivational speech through a radio, so I was
mean, if
hanging
we-
out in the
It
cave.
was very moving.
I'm just saying though, if we go back through, I'm locking the door.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
I like that. That's security minded. That's nice.
Do those banishment rounds, or at least
I'm gonna stay right here. I'm just gonna wait.
anti-eldritch
Norbert,
horror rounds?
Norbert sent you a
None.
note that says, you should have everything you need for this one. These aren't true. These aren't elder gods. These are just that style of creature.
Well,
Cool.
so I read that off. So, well, that's encouraging that it's less likely to destroy everything no matter what we do. There's still things beyond reason creatures.
I mean, I still vote for lorazepam. I'm just saying. Antipsychotics
you
are
have
good.
some of Boomer's ammunition.
You've had
Use it sparingly.
Why do you have that?
It's in a bandolier across my chest.
All right.
Use
mean,
it
we could,
sparingly, Glitch. I don't want to have to repair a lot of stuff while we're down there.
We can
I
also
like-
look at the bright side. Vlad
When
can
you
actually,
say you have
Vlad
some
can
of
actually-
Boomer's ammunition, do you just mean the white phosphorus rounds, or do you mean you have some of Boomer's special ammunition?
I was given a bandolier with the extra boom.
I don't remember that. Okay.
Because I asked
all
for
right.
anything extra, and he gave me a couple in a bandolier and says, "Be careful." 'cause
Imp
it's
goes
the grenade
over.
rounds.
Imp goes over to the van and in the compartment where we keep like our like safety goggles, hearing protection, that kind of stuff, because occasionally we have to use power tools and that kind of thing. And he grabs like the little packet of the little foam little foam earplugs and grabs enough for everybody and just starts handing them out, going, I don't want this to hurt that much.
I take them and I just put them in my little bag because I can't put them on.
Just to remind you, all of you have custom molded earplugs for your radios that are also sound dampening.
Oh,
as well.
I didn't realize we had those.
Yep. Yeah, that's standard
handy.
issue for any.
I thought you were going to say
Quasi-active
bubble wrap,
team.
and you were going to wrap it around Glitch's chest.
Does it bubble wrap you?
Well, I mean, we could also look at the bright side too. Vlad can actually attack these and not injure himself.
We don't know that.
We don't know that.
Right.
It's a demon.
It's not a demon.
It's a deep one.
It's an elder creature.
Mm-hmm.
Norbert really needs to specify that a little better. I think he put that note just to freak us out.
There's some, like I said, there's that Achulu guy. There's gnarly fella.
There's
there's,
The shugging guys.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, should we just if at this point should we just get going?
Yeah.
I mean, yes.
We gotta
I'm
save
still
the
waiting in
world,
this cave.
so.
I mean, I'd like to see the sun at some point. I'm waiting in a cave.
All right, I'm going to need somebody to help guide me back through the portal anyway. So
places.
It's the same
My
spot.
favorite domain.
no, I'm
Go
a
ahead and
rock
grab my
climber,
shoulder,
not a
Vlad.
spelunker. I do not like being underground.
All right.
Underground is not fun.
We should probably back up a little bit, Gruff. There's not a lot of room down here right now.
Oh,
Yeah,
so just
I mean,
small.
here we'll slide down.
Yeah.
I mean, hey Vlad, can you actually be the first one to go down the stairs because you have all that like structural stuff? I want to make sure we're not stepping on any traps or anything.
yeah, I could do that.
But
You gotta
then
come back through the
outside
door.
that, everything else.
So
is
so I actually get in front of Glitch and I'm like, okay, Glitch, just kind of point me in the direction and I'll start walking.
Fred has a radio too, right?
Okay, so yeah, I guide Vlad into the doorway.
I would have walked him into a wall. Anyway,
Hey, we learned from your pranks last time.
we're not in a dangerous situation yet. I would have walked him into a wall.
We're definitely.
You didn't think we were in a dangerous position before?
And keep in mind, it's like
Fair.
I'm going to have one hand on the wall and another hand going this way.
All right. So as I make it through, I'm gonna get to the front of the party and start descending the stairs, looking for spot hazards specifically.
Before you guys all run out, because I'm still catching up with you. Does Fred have a radio?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's like, radio us if you see anyone. We need to know if there's anyone coming behind us.
Okay.
And I checked the laptop just before the systems before I shut things down, some things down. Norbert sent one more message. We apparently have a name for these things. Whatever.
Oh no.
I'm not exactly sure how it's pronounced. Yeharazium? Yeharazam?
Just want to send it to us on RSSPs.
Yeah.
Well, if you want to try to spell
Yeah.
it,
If you could
Copy paste. Copy paste.
copy paste.
WD, if you could copy paste that onto our that'd be fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, look, there it is.
I don't know
I
why
don't-
he couldn't have this information on the print to start with.
I mean,
Just
chances
keep
are it
updating
was
things.
coming. Chances are it was coming through as it was, coming up.
Yeah. All right. That's
Yeehaw-isms. Got it.
that sounds
Yeehaw-
very.
Yeharazam.
done. Yeehaw-isms.
Is that Arabic?
Can we all just take 2
I don't know,
minutes
it
to
sounds
think
Greek
if
to
we
me.
know anything? If we recognize this name, maybe I'll make a knowledge roll.
You beautiful bastard. All right.
Anyway, now Now that Vlad's in the cave, he could probably take off his suit now, right?
Can I make?
I don't want to risk it.
What?
Fine.
Once
So
you
I'd put
go
your helmet
through
thing
the
down.
doorway, you actually can if you need to. Yes.
All right. But I'm gonna make a spot hazards check as I'm going down the stairs.
Can we strap
let's
like
wait till everybody
body
gets
armor
in.
over him or something?
Hey, what did these count as?
That's what I've been wondering.
What
What?
count as?
Are they mythological or cult?
Then it says they're not demons, so they're
Cult would be.
Is everyone looking them up right now?
No, I can't. I don't have any.
On
I don't have-
our SSPs.
No,
that's
I
a
was
good
wondering.
Point. Let's
I
look
mean-
them up on our SSPs. We got anything?
I'm not. I'm not that technologically inclined, so
Gaggle tells me there's nothing.
yeah. There
I'd
really
like-
isn't.
yeah.
Same here.
I'd like to look it up on my SSP.
And I spelled it right.
Copy pasted it.
Well
I
then.
don't even know what language it is.
I mean, let's just we'll find out
So-
when we run into one.
Sapling, are you actually pulling it up on your SSP? I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think
Gaggle
that was a
was
good idea.
Gaggle will show you nothing.
Gaggle shows me a scary page on Gaggle, which is there were no matches found.
You get a weird error message and there's a goose on it and it goes honk.
Gaggle's terrifying when it tells me that you couldn't find anything.
You've reached the end of the internet, honk.
When you pull it up,
this is Greg the Goose.
when you pull it up on your SSP, when you
Gaggle
connect to the
Greg.
database at the OTA, there's very little about them other than that they are generally human-sized elder creatures known to serve the elder god style gods. So, which, considering that you guys are currently on that style mission, isn't
that's
really a
interesting.
shock.
Oof.
Is there a pronunciation guide?
No.
All right.
Well, that wasn't helpful. Click.
So, Imp looks at WD-42 and Sapling, who are apparently the only last two that are still up here, going, "Shall we?"
You guys don't need anything more looked up because I
Yeah.
don't know how long I'll have a signal.
We don't have a booster we could set up, could we, or a relay?
Didn't Glitch get something that acts like that?
Yes. Yes, he
You
did.
got the tinfoil hat.
I'll grab it.
Wait.
Sorry.
This uses USB-C or whatever that is. He doesn't have one of those ports.
No. It's not. You're misreading that. It's not USB-C. It's USB-G for glitch.
Oh,
The specialized port.
You plug it in through his nose.
Oh.
I was thinking here.
No, it's
Oh.
it's a SCSI cable.
Fair enough.
oof. All right.
All right,
So-
Fred, if it gets too dangerous, let us know and get out of here, okay?
Who are you saying that to?
Fred, if it gets too dangerous for him to stay in place, like let us know, but get out.
Okay.
You just push the
Check the van.
Batmobile button that up
I was
armors
gonna
the
say,
van and just
as
sit there
you're
and eat
as you're
tacos.
walking away, all of the van like closes up. It doesn't shrink; it just closes up. All the armor comes up, and it's
Yeah.
like
It's
Hey,
it's
if it
it's
gets
the
too hot
'89
up here.
Batman.
Note I specifically didn't say if it gets too hot out here. I said dangerous. If it gets too warm, well, she's had to go.
Oh my! My setup's the same. I'm happy.
Oh yes, it's
right.
very safe.
He turns the air con onto his most comfortable setting, which is the deep nethers of space.
I'm still convinced he's an alien.
Gasoline so quickly. He's just on all the time.
Climate control. 60 degrees.
Nethers.
You
know what?
It's not
have never
gasoline.
seen-
It's a Mr. Fusion in the back.
I was going to say, I've never seen him use
He's not,
put his thing
one
through.
taco for him, one taco for the van. One taco for him, one taco for the van. Absolutely, Mr. Fusion.
That's where the taco wrapper goes.
Oh,
Don't waste tacos as fuel, except for yourself.
Weird mystery soda found in the back of the van into the Mr. Fusion. It's fine.
That was Ibs, wasn't it?
That was my last one.
That's so gonna have to be a thing now. It's terrible. I love it.
Really?
Yep.
Really?
You guys
That was my-
wonder why there's no garbage inside? It's Mr. Fusion.
We're really sustainable.
The outside of the van is junk, but the inside is clean.
Hold on.
There's a reason Fred only drives 2 vans.
Three.
There's three.
It is three. Yeah.
Yep.
While one's getting fixed.
Yep.
Yeah, got a
There's always a rotation.
The idea of Fred being that close to anything that uses atomic energy terrifies me on a level that I could not. Officially, I'm now wondering if it's safer to now have the Eldritch Horror coming after us.
With my access to the dark web, I could get uranium in a heartbeat. So maybe Mr. Fusion's a better thing.
All right, so I guess I'm loaded up with my MP5, my Colt 1911, and shall we?
Are you bringing the MP5 or are you bringing the Tommy gun?
I don't have a Tommy gun.
I thought you had the Tommy gun.
No, Tommy gun is something that we talked about me swapping over to, but I decided not to.
Okay. Yeah, suppressed fire versus loud machine gun.
He still has the integrally suppressed. That's the one.
The
MP5.
and MP5N.
Yeah. I imagine the Tommy gun is something I'll pick up later.
When you're not delving into dungeons and potentially rupturing eardrums. Okay. So is everybody... Are you guys all going through that first door and into that?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm already in here. I'm still waiting.
Right.
Did we determine, do we have drones? I don't recall.
No. Yeah, that was something discussed.
Okay.
Could not get them for this trip.
Okay.
That is definitely on the list, assuming you guys, don't blow up the world.
We survived.
Do we have selfie sticks for our communicators though?
Go around the corner with a selfie stick.
I mean, I'm sure you could
SSP
rig
selfie
selfie
sticks?
sticks. Yes.
An SSP selfie stick makes me really happy because of the special app.
Do not press the wrong button.
The special app.
That's just Simon on a freaking sugar high right there.
It has like the face finder feature. Oh no.
Yep. All right. So,
can I do the spot hazards now?
Yes, go ahead and give me the spot hazards.
Now we're actually going down.
Okay, I've just been having the dice. I already rolled for it a while ago.
I just didn't want you guys running ahead before I even got caught up.
Yeah.
112.
Dear God in heaven.
Did you explode up or are you just that
X-ray
good?
vision.
I have a
that
base
good.
of 97.
Oh
He's
my
that
gosh.
good. That's
That's what
why I
he's good
said
at.
he should go first.
This is what he's good at.
Keep in mind, awareness and spot hazard used to be two different things.
Yes.
Now spot hazard is a specialty under
expertise.
awareness.
Yep.
That's
It's
right.
an expertise under awareness. Yep.
Very, very boosted.
So,
Why I
got
had him go
lowered.
first.
and by the way, that is a very good reminder to our viewers that we are testing currently version 2.
Version 2.
Yep. So More on that later. But yes, version 2.
Or 2
So-
for our German followers.
So 112
Yep.
for spot hazards.
Did the trap
Yeah,
just kind
you-
of jump out
you-
and say, "Here I am"?
You got
Where
me.
are you doing? You're doing this going down the stairs.
Yep. And then whatever the stairs opens up into.
Okay. At the bottom of the stairs, it's actually a down. There's a couple. There's like there's a couple levels. It's down, a landing, turn down, and turn back. So you're down a couple times. At the bottom there, with a good one landing, there is a very new metal door set in the wall. And you did not, your spot hazards, you do not believe there is anything on the way down those stairs.
Cool.
So,
I was worried I might have to do like some little jig going down the stairs, stepping from one side of the step to the
yeah,
other.
no, I'm taking into account for the one roll that you were very cautious coming down that set of stairs, and very much you found no traps or other hazards on the way down, but there is a very new looking, and even without rolling, I'm going to give you this, Vlad. It's very evident from the stonework. This door is brand new. There's machine marks. There's like very new.
Which way does the door swing?
Can I
Is
see
it
the
designed to
hinges?
keep something in, or is it designed to keep something out?
It
It's a
swings
saloon door. It
inward,
swings
so the
both ways.
hinges are on the inside, or on the other side from you. And there is an electronic keypad.
All right, we need to get 42 up here. Some electronic
Actually,
stuff.
let me step back. There's a biometric keypad, not just a number keypad, but it's an electronic keypad. It's definitely biometrics of at least 2 different types, at least a hand or something print, and then looks like maybe there's space there. It looks like it potentially is also retinal.
Anyone else really concerned that I thought we had a special key to get in here?
Oh, I mean, it looks like somebody else has been here, which is bad.
Oh yeah, this
Yeah.
door is legitimately.
They didn't
like,
expect us to have a secret weapon, though. WD,
Of 42.
Can you hack one of these and add one of us to the biometric scan? Actually, add 2 of us just for safety. But then, I saw this in a movie one time. It was awesome. It was like the easiest way around one of these things. I don't know if it's like that in real life, but I'm just saying that would be really cool.
I could attempt. I mean,
Give
it's
me
a
a
fancy hotel card reader at the end of the day.
give me an electronics hack roll, please.
And theoretically, that stuff's on file with the OT already, right?
All of our biometric signatures are on file with the OTA. So in theory,
90.
you have it all
Okay.
listed. and
You
set up.
believe that you can probably get into this. It may take you some time to kind of figure out a way to attack it, but you're pretty sure with the tools that you've got that you can get into it and get moving on it.
Okay.
Okay.
Then give her.
And as you start that attempt, this is where we're going to call it an evening.
Of course it is. Dun, dun, dun.
Guys, we moved 30 feet.
Yeah, well,
But we learned a lot.
I was going to say, you guys have learned an awful lot in this.
We did.
Imagine if we had just gone in like we did last time and just what? What's this? I don't know.
Yeah.
So
pretty.
it's
pretty
almost
fun.
like you guys are
That's
getting
shiny.
better at the investigation part of things.
It's almost like we're learning.
Could
I
be.
would have been a
On
button
the job
master. Beep,
training.
beep, 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 beep.
Gruff refuses to learn. Gruff
All
is
right.
like, no, I want to go now.
I think Gruff's feelings
So-
were hurt.
Let's go ahead and do spas.
Maybe Gruff's were,
before we call
Simon's
it.
were not.
No, I figured.
It was just
So-
an act, I promise.
You're good. You're good.
Let's start with 42.
So I hacked, I programmed, and I spotted awareness.
That's true. You know what? Add 3 points to your electronics program. Imp.
Hmm.
What all did you didn't really make any rolls for this time, did you? I was gonna say we can't.
Sorry. No, I wasn't. I wasn't doing anything. I was letting back and letting the people who actually know what they're
Okay.
doing their stuff.
This time,
I
You
mean,
know what?
There was no one to schmooze.
There was no one to schmooze.
Imp, you did some learning. Let's go ahead and give you 3 points in cults, esoteric.
we're gonna
cults.
need buttons firm to press this time.
Yeah, I definitely did that. I would have made a roll. I would have made a roll on cults if you would let me. But
Vlad, I'm not giving you any more points in
Spot hazard.
Why not?
I
Can't
also did
imagine.
sciences, earth, geology,
Oh, hey, yeah. Actually,
but I
let's
don't have
do-
any points for any of those 3 categories.
I do.
You learned a little bit from Gruff because you actually
This
listened.
was my literal job before this.
Uh,
Before the OTA.
So Vlad, go ahead and take 3 points.
Gruff's a scientist.
in Science Earth.
Science,
Hey.
earth.
You've got the equivalent of a sitting through a 9th grade science class for a week.
That's
Gruff is a
pretty much
stone,
what-
Or science class.
Gruff is a stone scientist.
Yeah. Neuro.
I can put things together.
Neuro. What did you do other than get stuck?
He opened the door.
Yeah.
Did
You
you
know
use
what?
common
I'm
sense
gonna-
points?
Thought about shooting at people.
I'm going to give
I did nothing
you,
but shooting people.
Let's go with 3 points for survival awareness because maybe at some point this will kick in and you'll learn not to stick your head through stuff that you shouldn't be sticking your head through.
But it's so much more fun when you do.
I have
Yes.
children at home. I'll just stick my head through this door. Don't worry about it.
Honey'd be
They
fine
just-
as an only parent. Whoop.
At some point, plot armor leaves. I'm just saying. Sometimes it runs out.
Let me just smear some special substance on the altar.
Yeah.
Special sauce.
The school of
Glitch.
Simon, baby.
Yeah.
Glitch, what all did you
Also reach
explored
through a
that?
I did some exploring, did the awareness roll.
Go ahead and take 3 points in survival awareness. Gruff.
Yes. All I did was geology stuff, which if you want to give me points on that, feel free.
No, I'm giving you 3 points. Do you have any influence leadership?
I believe, yes, I do.
Take 3 points in that.
Okay. Sounds like a plan.
Because of your rousing speech.
I mean, he had nothing else to do. He was bored.
Sapling.
I looked at a door and I lectured my crew.
You also did look up
I'd say leadership as well.
the cult thing. Actually, you know what? No, the leadership is take 3 points in influence leadership.
Thanks.
I actually would say more than that personally, Bryan.
He's
I know
getting
that-
so much
I know that-
leadership.
I know that we actually have a few like caps as far as what we normally do, but I honestly think that Sapling made a really good point about us actually changing the way we do things. I know Gruff was antagonistic to that, but Simon very much agrees with Jesse's opinion. We need to slow the heck down occasionally and not charge through invisible
You know what?
doors.
I'm okay with that. Instead of the 3, take 5 in influence leadership. I agree with that.
Because Gruff thinks one thing, but Simon thinks a different thing.
I feel that every single time I play Imp.
I lean into Gruff most of the time and agree with Gruff most of the time. This was one thing I was like, we don't have nearly enough information. Let's go.
Let's go.
So with that, we're going to call it for the night, and we will see everybody next time. Same OTA time, same OTA channel.
Same Vlad time, same Vlad channel.
That
Until
works.
Vlad dies.
I like that.
Again.
That
Again.
just became a thing one episode, and it's just kind of stuck.
Until Vlad dies again. All right. So thank you very much. Hey, thank you so much for watching the video. I really appreciate it. Before you go, do me a favor and like and comment down below. It really helps us out in the algorithms. Also, before you go, if you have not subscribed to us yet, smash that subscribe button over there. And I probably have another video waiting for you to hit and watch right there. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it again. You guys are awesome. This is the One Legged GM. Happy hunting.